Joe, have you got time to record this metal detecting find?
Yeah, okay. Bring it over!
Joe, have you got time to record this metal detecting find?
Yeah, okay. Bring it over.
Joe, have you got time to record this metal detecting find?
Yeah. Okay. Bring it over. 아, 반가워. 나는 독수리라고 해. 독수리는 온라인에서 신문을 감추려고 쓰는 아이디야. 해킹들 중에는 콩밥을 먹게 된 경우도 많은데 나는 절대 그러고 싶지 않거든. 레딧에서 해킹이라든지 내가 하는 일에 대해 물어보는 사람이 많아. 재미있는 게 뭐냐면 나 같은 사이버 범죄자들에게 당하지 않은 방법도 물어본단 말이지. 그래서 말인데 라이브 방송을 켜서 여러 가지 있을 법한 공격과 인터넷상의 적신호에 대해 다뤄볼까 해. 이해에 도움이 되도록 연습 문제도 몇 개 넣고 그리고 채팅창에 올라오는 질문도 봐가면서 답변하도록 할게. 이제 시작해볼까나? 이 질문부터 시작할게. 왜 해커가 되었나? 그거야 돈이지. 솔직히 말해서 많은 해커들이 돈 때문에 해킹을 해. 그런데 그 중에는 정치적인 목적을 가졌거나 스파이 활동으로 해킹하는 경우도 있지. 그러니까 다 맞다고 할 수 있겠네. 다음 자주 받는 질문은 이거야. 가장 흔한 사이버 공격이 무엇이냐? 이건 쉽지. 그건 피싱이야. Let me go first. This year, everything is handmade. You Wow! So you made that? Well, it is. It does not cost much to surprise. Find many beautiful handmade gifts on etsy.de. Mocha no cream?
Lovely. What are we calling these?
Pizza?
Sumptuous smoked salmon surrounded by several Seville oranges. You see what I did there?
Yes. Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming. It smells delicious, doesn't it? I know. Maybe, yeah, we could.你在贝鲁特多久了？
刚到几天，你呢？
差不多2年了。以前在中国水电集团工作了8年，3年前被调到津巴布韦，然后来到这里。这是你第一次约会吗？
你是说通过 Tinder 吗？是的，我以前用探探。
我也是，不过这里听的用户不一样。
你是说可以超出中国人的圈子吗？
是啊，在这没有那么多中国女孩，你是我第2个。
你是我的第1个约会。
应该不是最后的。所有中国工程师都想跟你去。
你在夸我吗？
当然
可以问你一句吗？
可以。
上2个月以来，你有没有被抓到酒驾？
你为什么问我这个事情？
有还是没有？
有。
第3次是吧？
你怎么知道？
我为国家安全部工作。从现在开始，你为我工作。你也许已经看新闻了，中国驻以色列大使在贝鲁特被杀，我负责调查，不排除这起案件是由安全局内部的特工下令干的。这就是为什么你不能把我要告诉你的事情告诉任何人，明白了吗？你不要相信任何人，你会很危险。
你要我干什么？
我要你发邮件。小荣，你是个好人。如果没有眼下的事情，我们可能会成为朋友，但你不会再见到我了。你今天有机会为祖国服务，这是你的荣誉，不要错过。明白了吗？
行。Instead of waiting to hear about what awaits us if we don't come together, why not see what we can accomplish if we do? 僕も出たいんです。で、自分磨き中なんですけど、ポッドキャストっても聞いた？受ける話し方学んで、ニュース追って、ネイティブ英語も勉強中。気づけば、おじさん、物知りで面白いって追い込みだけもてってます。The fighting was bizarre, close-packed, frenzied, confused, and brutal, but strangely detached. No fighter whooped or cried out in battle cant. They fought with a cold discipline, going through the movements with consummate skill but taking no joy in it. We have become wretched, thought Shaban, as he powered up through the press of bodies, twisting, punching, lashing out. We have become what we once hated. He thrust upwards, smashing a defender out of his path with a haymaker from his gauntlet. You always went too fast, brother, came a familiar voice from above. Shaban ducked, feeling the blade swipe lash across him. He dropped to one knee before driving upwards again, glaive extended. Torgen was too quick, evading the disruptor point and parrying with his power sword. The blades crackled together in a storm of energy auras before leaping apart. What did they promise you? Snarled Shaban, coiling for another strike. Torgen thrust first, handling his tulwar with suitably impressive dexterity. They clashed again, exchanging a flurry of heavy blows before springing back apart. Nothing, he grunted. It's about loyalty. Shaban pressed the assault, using his glaive's reach to batter Torgen onto the back foot. Loyalty? Torgen countered at speed. Sparks showered across his armor as the energy field snarled and burned. Horus is the war master. Why do you resist it? Then he broke free of the sequence of blows and launched his own strike, ducking around the glaive and angling in low. That is not enough, gasped Shaban, only just blocking the strike and nearly losing his footing. All around them, warriors grappled and cut, blasted and blocked, gripped in 100 duels of their own. Shattered masonry flew from the architraves above them, smashed loose by bolter fire. You know it. You've been used. Torgen fell back, retreating a pace up the stairs to give himself room, and Shaban went after him. Used? Torgen scoffed, incredulous. Where is the Emperor, brother? Where are the legions at his side? Look at the world below. Look at it! Shaban crashed into contact again, swinging the glaive in a tight arc and hammering against Torgen's defense. Together, they rocked and swayed, climbing steadily, surrounded by the tumult of combat. The summit of the stairway drew closer. With a burst of exhilaration, Shaban saw that they were forcing the defenders back. Give this up, urged Shaban. You can still call it off. Torgen fell back again, reaching the land beyond and letting Shaban come to him. Bolter fire hammered out again, launched from positions further up, hidden against the pillars and terraces of the bridge's main antechamber. As always, Torgen had organized his defenses well. There were layers after layers, each harder to breach than the last. I have my orders, Torgen said again, repeating the words with the same growl of defiance. By then, he stood at the entrance to the antechamber, covered by bolter fire arcs, and flanked by his steadily retreating brotherhood, sword held in guard, stance resolute. It was hard not to admire his conviction. Shaban had always noted the way that the Terrans fought in defense. Steadfast, gritty, bloody-minded. There were things to learn, even in the heart of the madness. Damn your orders, Shaban roared, rousing his warriors for the final push. For the Khagan! With an answering wave of aggression, they surged up the final incline, sweeping over the lip of the stairs and into the new storm. Torgen held position, and the two of them slammed back into the duel, blades whirling in a storm of flaring disruptors. Mortarion stiffened. His eyes blazed with anger for a second, quickly quelled. You do not. And that is why you came to find me, said the Khan. You've run out of friends. Who will stand with you against the Ether Weavers now? Angron? What an ally. Curse, good luck. The Khan gazed at Mortarion disdainfully. You've tasted the fruits of treachery and found them bitter. Don't drag me into your ruin. You're on your own, brother. Mortarion's expression fractured behind the mask, shifting into an enraged snarl, disfiguring rapidly. Silence quivered, and he took half a step forward, his free fist clenching. I came to give you a choice, Mortarion said, keeping his voice under control with some difficulty. Half your legion are already declared for Horus. The others will follow wherever you order them. Our father's time is over. You can be a part of the order that replaces him. The Khan smiled, a cold smile, imperious in its contempt. A new emperor. Mortarion glared back at him, though he could not hide the doubt. Why not? Why should it not be you? The Khan nodded, finally understanding. Or you? Why not, indeed? He drew closer, noticing for the first time the discoloration of the skin around the edge of his brother's rebreather. How long had he worn it? I'll tell you why. Because we were never the empire builders. We were the outriders. You chafed at it. I embraced it. Mortarion began to back away. As he did so, silence crackled into life, sparking with green-tinged energy. The Death Shroud lowered their size in a combat posture. Then you will not be persuaded, said Mortarion, his filtered voice sunken into a surly growl. A shame. I invested much energy to save you, brother. I shall take no pleasure in your destruction. Behind the Khan, the Keshig readied their blades. And there is the difference between you and me, said the Khan, moving his dhow into guard. By the time I make my kills, I am always laughing. You, said Russ, looking at Bjorn accusingly. What are you doing on my ship? Bjorn clambered to his feet, feeling awkward and superfluous. The shields were down. We thought... I know they were down, said Russ disdainfully. I brought them down. The Wolf King's face was rigid with outrage. I thought he might meet me face to face. I thought I might get a reason. Not his way, it seems. He spat on the floor in the direction of the downed contemptor. Just this filth, and they give us no answers before they die. Bjorn stared at the dreadnought cadaver. He remembered the final words of the Alpha Legionnaire he had killed on the Hellridder. For the Emperor. Then, are the voids operational? Bjorn asked. Is the ship secure? Russ stalked over the Contemptor's empty chassis and yanked Bjorn's axe free. It's always been secure. Think I'd risk the Hrafnickel just to blood Alfarius? He paused. Actually, I might, but I didn't. Russ threw the axe back at Bjorn, who caught it with his right hand. We're pulling back, Russ announced, glancing over at Gun. Clear the rest of the filth from the lower levels, then report to me on the bridge. Bjorn saw, with a lurch of humiliation, that he had never been needed. The whole episode had been pointless. He thought about the Hellridder, and how in hell they were going to get back to it, if it even still flew. But you, said Russ, turning back to him with a thunderous look on his bloodied face. You can come with me.
Hello and welcome to Maluka News. Today our beloved leader, Sultan Babullah, received some visitors to our islands. Led by a man called Francis Drake from England, the guests were welcomed in a lavish ceremony, and given a feast of fine meats, coconut and sugar cane. We can speak with Sultan Babullah now.
Good evening.
Your Majesty, it seems everything went well today. But some Malucans will be wondering, should we really be so welcoming to the English?
It's better to start off welcoming, don't you think?
But we all remember the recent wars against the Portuguese. We drove them out and now we're inviting in more strangers?
You have to think strategically. The English themselves are rivals with the Portuguese. Today, we impressed Francis Drake. He will tell his queen that we are strong allies.
So you are playing the Europeans off against one another?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Hey. Yeah. Good lunch date, sweeping the buffet. Come on. Good. Good morning. Yeah. Good workout, still in the show with those flawless moves. Good morning. Hey. Yeah. Good lunch date, sweeping the buffet. Come on. Good. Good morning. Yeah. Good workout, still in the show with those flawless moves. Good morning. Hey. Yeah. Good lunch date, sweeping the buffet. Come on. Good. Good morning. Yeah. Good workout, still in the show with those flawless moves. Good morning.
It's the time of the haru. Okay, let's get this over with. Catch me if you can. Buckle up. That's what I thought. I told you not to try me. Don't pout. I get enough of that from my kids. What did I tell you? Ha! Should have dodged. Too slow. I'm too long in the tooth for this. It's the time of the haru. Okay, let's get this over with. Catch me if you can. Buckle up. That's what I thought. I told you not to try me. Don't pout. I get enough of that from my kids. What I tell ya? Huh, should have dodged. Too slow. I'm too long in the tooth for this. While we're here, is there a way to assure my voters that I had nothing to do with any of this? Do I have time for a quick press conference? The chef sure is concerned with my whereabouts. She's probably coming after me because I didn't approve her request to open a rooftop bar. Let me start by saying I am deeply sorry for losing my temper. I destroyed the conservatory, and it did not deserve that. I did what any everyday American would do. I took a secret passage to the lounge, hid the wrench in the cushions, and approached the guard with a mutually beneficial deal. Gentlemen, if I were a betting man, I'd be making a fortune on this. While we're here, is there a way to assure my voters that I had nothing to do with any of this? Do I have time for a quick press conference? The chef sure is concerned with my whereabouts. She's probably coming after me because I didn't approve her request to open a rooftop bar. Let me start by saying I am deeply sorry for losing my temper. I destroyed the conservatory, and it did not deserve that. I did what any everyday American would do. I took a secret passage to the lounge, hid the wrench in the cushions, and approached the guard with a mutually beneficial deal. Gentlemen, if I were a betting man, I'd be making a fortune on this. While we're here, is there a way to assure my voters that I had nothing to do with any of this? Do I have time for a quick press conference? The chef sure is concerned with my whereabouts. She's probably coming after me because I didn't approve her request to open a rooftop bar. Let me start by saying I am deeply sorry for losing my temper. I destroyed the conservatory, and it did not deserve that. I did what any everyday American would do. I took a secret passage to the lounge, hid the wrench in the cushions, and approached the guard with a mutually beneficial deal. Gentlemen, if I were a betting man, I'd be making a fortune on this. They said that assassins will sacrifice their own partner in order to carry out their mission. So, which of you will do the dirty? I have news of your father, my lord. He was taken ill and has passed away. There are rumors of agents who threaten your life lying in wait near the castle. Perhaps you might deploy more guards? We couldn't care less who you are. If you want to get us through here, you're going to have to cough up. I'd like you to have this. I pray it is of some use. Frustration. Anger. Excitement. Huh? Oh! Oh! Rough, evil. Oh! Oh! Annoyed grunt. Combat. Uss. They say that assassins will sacrifice their own partner in order to carry out their mission. So, which of you will do the dirty? I have news of your father, my lord. He was taken ill and has passed away. There are rumors of agents who threaten your life, lying in wait near the castle. Perhaps you might deploy more guards? We couldn't care less who you are. If you want to get through here, you're going to have to cough up. I'd like you to have this. I pray it is of some use. Frustration. Anger. Excitement. Ooh. Laugh. Evil. Annoyed grunt. Combat. There are only two nevers in this world. Never say never. And never give up. Thank you.